My weapon went missing during field ops and they blamed me. I found out who really took it. Fort Carson, Colorado. 3 days into a 2-week field training exercise. I woke up at 0500 for guard duty rotation, reached for my rifle, and my heart stopped. My M4 was gone. I checked everywhere. Under my sleeping bag, behind my rucksack, inside the tent. Nothing. Started tearing apart the entire area like a madman. My buddy Everett woke up. Dude, what are you doing? My weapon's missing, I whispered, panic rising in my throat. Every soldier knows the golden rule. You can lose your gear, your mind, even your dignity, but you never ever lose your weapon. People get court-martialed for this. We searched for 20 minutes. Dawn was breaking. Soon someone would notice. Everett looked at me with genuine fear in his eyes. Brendan, you need to report this right now. I found Staff Sergeant Caldwell at the command tent. The moment I told him, his face turned to stone. Say that again, Private. My rifle is missing, Sergeant. I secured it last night before sleep. This morning it was gone. Within minutes, the entire company was awake. Full accountability check. Every soldier, every weapon, every piece of equipment. My rifle was the only thing missing. Lieutenant Garrett pulled me aside. This is serious. Do you understand how serious this is? I understood perfectly. A missing weapon meant potential court-martial, dishonorable discharge, maybe even jail time. My military career was over before it started. They assigned 2 investigators, Sergeant First Class Wade and Specialist Donovan. Started questioning everyone in my platoon. Where was I last night? Who saw me last? Did I seem stressed or unstable? The questions felt like accusations, like they'd already decided I was guilty of losing it or worse, selling it. My platoon sergeant, Sergeant Quinn, tried to be supportive. Look, weapons don't just vanish. Someone knows something. We'll figure this out. But I could see doubt in everyone's eyes. My tent mate Cody wouldn't make eye contact. Sterling from Second Squad kept whispering to others when I walked past. Day 2 of the investigation. They searched my personal belongings, went through my phone, my emails, my bank records, looking for evidence I'd sold the weapon. Found nothing because there was nothing to find, but the damage was done. Everyone treated me like a criminal. Third day, I couldn't take it anymore. Started my own investigation. If nobody else would find my rifle, I would. Retraced every step from that night. I'd cleaned my weapon at 1800, secured it beside my sleeping bag, went to chow, came back at 2000, weapon was still there, fell asleep around 2130. Next morning, gone. Someone took it while I slept. But who and why? I started watching people. Noticed Specialist Curtis acting weird, nervous, kept checking his watch during formations, would disappear for long periods during breaks. Followed him one afternoon. He walked to the supply trucks, looked around to make sure nobody was watching, then climbed into the back of one, stayed there for 10 minutes. When he came out, he looked relieved, like he'd finished some important task. That night, I snuck over to the supply trucks, used my flashlight to search the one Curtis had entered, found it hidden under a tarp behind boxes of MREs. My rifle. Serial number matched perfectly. But why would Curtis steal my weapon and hide it here? Then I saw his rifle leaning against the truck wall. Looked closer. The barrel was damaged, badly damaged, like someone had dropped it on concrete or smashed it against something hard. Suddenly, everything made sense. Curtis had broken his rifle, probably during training. Too scared to report it because damaged weapons meant investigations, potential charges for negligence. So he stole mine while I slept. Planned to use it for the rest of field ops, then claim it was his all along. Leave me holding the blame for a missing weapon while his broken rifle stayed hidden. I grabbed my rifle and Curtis's damaged one. Walked straight to Sergeant Caldwell's tent at 0200, woke him up. Sergeant, I found them, both rifles. Showed him everything. My weapon, Curtis's broken rifle, where they'd been hidden. Explained my theory about what happened. Caldwell's expression went from sleepy to furious in about 3 seconds. They arrested Curtis at dawn. He confessed immediately. Broke down crying. Said he'd panicked when he damaged his rifle during a training accident. Saw me sleeping and made a split-second decision to swap them. Planned to report my rifle as his own damaged weapon later, making it look like I'd broken it and hidden it. Double frame job. The investigators apologized to me. Lieutenant Garrett shook my hand. Good work, Brendan. Takes guts to clear your own name like that. Curtis got Article 15 punishment, reduction in rank, extra duty, and a permanent mark on his record. Almost got court-martialed, but his clean record before this saved him slightly. Me, I got my reputation back, my rifle back, and a valuable lesson about trust. Sergeant Quinn pulled me aside after everything settled. You know what impressed me most? You didn't wait for someone else to save you. You figured it out yourself. That's exactly what I did. Because when your entire career is on the line, you can't rely on anyone else to prove your innocence. Sometimes you have to be your own investigator, your own lawyer, and your own hero. Curtis transferred to a different unit shortly after. Never saw him again. But I heard he got discharged a year later for similar issues. Some people crack under pressure, some people frame others, and some people fight back and find the truth no matter what. I'm just glad I was the third type.